Yes, people. Ten Hug Defense League. Stand up. What are you saying, people? How you doing? Talk to me. T.H.D.L. Hey. Hello. Good morning, good evening, and good night, depending on where you're watching in the world. People, my name is Joe Blackman, and welcome to another edition of Backhand Entertainment Sports, where we're going to be discussing Ten Hag. As usual, today is T.H.D.L. Yes, Ten Hag Defense League, people. And you know what? There's a couple of things that I wanted to discuss actually about Ten Hag and about if we actually wanted to talk about getting rid of Ten Hag and what it would actually mean. So I hope there's a few people in the house today. Just saying a big up to everybody that's been waiting. Sorry guys that I took so long, as usual, running on you know what time. I don't want to say it because I'm not trying to be that stereotypical guy. Yeah, but big up to Red Devils Down Under, big up to Kenny Fan TV in the house, big up to Josh Stanley, big up to Stephanie Griffin as always. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Big up to everybody else that's inside the house as well, Mark N. So yes, guys, let's get into it. As it stands, if you want to talk about getting rid of Eric Ten Hag, if you're an Eric Ten Hag fence sitter or an Eric Ten Hag hater, if you don't want Eric Ten Hag around anymore, do you actually know what it's going to cost the club to get rid of Eric Ten Hag? Well, exactly, because as it stands, there's an article in the Athletic that says that in order to get rid of Eric Ten Hag, it's going to cost Man United around £15 million. £15 million just to get rid of Eric Ten Hag on his own. Yeah. On top of that, it will cost an additional 10 to 15 million to get rid of any backroom staff that was initially there with him as well. So, do you think it's worth it? Get rid of Eric Ten Hag for, let's just say, 25 to 30 million. It's going to cost to get rid of Eric Ten Hag and his whole backroom staff. And then on top of that, we're still going to have to get another manager. And now we're thinking about available managers. Who's there? Who's really there? So it's going to cost another additional whatever it's going to cost from whatever team that we're going to buy, whatever manager that you think is, you know, good enough to be the next Man United manager, because you know what, the manager that comes in next, he has to be better than Ten Hag. It can't be some guy that we think might be better. He has to be better. You better be proven, because if you're going to get rid of Eric Ten Hag at the end of this season, listen, the guy that steps in next better just be Superman. Yeah, you better be Superman. You better be better than good. Gooder than good, better than bad. Yeah, that's what he better be, because I cannot deal with another season, couple more seasons of interchanging, them getting to know the team, them getting to build their own team, getting to buy their own players, you know. And if Ineos is thinking about this new philosophy of theirs, of them buying the players and the manager having to just deal with it, because it sounds like that's what they want to do. Hopefully it's not going to be just a, you know, yeah, they deal with it. Hopefully they consult with the managers first and then they take it to the next level, because I hope that's what they're thinking of doing going forward, because there's no point in just buying players for a manager and what? You just have to deal with it. I don't think that's the right way forward. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think that's the right way forward. Yeah, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I know I'm just a fan like you, but in my opinion, the manager should always have some sort of say in the kind of players that we're acquiring for him to play the kind of football that they want to play. Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah, that's the honest to God main thing. Yeah, because if then they fail, then it's totally up to them. You know, we got you the players that you wanted, and then you didn't do nothing with it. So that would be your business. And that's the way that I want to see Man United operate from now on, isn't it? Yeah. Aside from that, if anybody in the chat, by the way, has any idea who you think is a better manager than Eric Ten Hag and also available, Yeah, so it's not going to cost us like 30 million or another 20 million to get them from whatever team you're trying to get them from. Yeah, please put your suggestions in the chat. Please let me know. And also, this is also a good time for me to say, guys, please don't forget to like. And also, if you're new, please hit the subscribe button because my channel's growing. I'm a very, very new YouTuber and I'm trying to make the channel grow. So please, guys, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. But also, all right, moving on to my T.H.D. delegates. Well, I can't call you delegates. What's that? That's Tifa from KG. No, what we're going to call you guys? We need, you know what? I need some suggestions in the chat. Yeah, that's what I need. I need some suggestions in the chat. We need the T.H.D.L something suggestions in the chat. Like I said, anyway, yeah, the backhanders. Red Devil Down Under said the backhanders. Well, you know what? I already think I think my name for the crew is the Backhand Gang. Yeah, we got the Backhand Gang. Yeah, but a lot of people saying the backhanders. Yeah, what the T.H.D.L backhanders? What that's gonna go around slapping people? Like let's walk up to people and let's walk up to people and like shut up. All right. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what. What I'm gonna do right now is hold on. Oh, I didn't even put this up. Let's put on the banner because you know what? Let everybody know what we're on today, innit? Yeah, the T.H.D.L. Yes. What I'm gonna do first of all, let's put this in the chat. There we go, people. If you want to come and join me, I need some T.H.D.L members right now to come and stand up. And furthermore, yeah, I heard about this new subgroup called the T.H.F.L. These fence sitters, these can't make their mind up people want to start their own faction. What's the point of starting a faction if you can't make up your mind? Yeah, it's either you're Ten Hag in or you're Ten Hag out. If you're Ten Hag out, don't even say nothing. Just shake it all about over there somewhere. Nobody needs to hear what you're saying. Yeah, fence sitters. Yeah, little yo, I'm talking to you in. Personally, I'm talking to you, little yo, because you're trying to start some off faction, and I saw some people in the chat on the main on United View starting to join in. Yeah, you fence sitters, you don't need a voice. Why does fence sitters need a voice? You don't need a voice. Stay on the fence. Be quiet. Sit over there. T.H.D.L. or shut up, innit? Yeah, it's that simple. I don't want to hear it. But anyway, let me see if I got anybody. Oh, all right, we got 2 people already in. I'm gonna go with the man down under. The man down under. How's my Australian accent? The man down under. 7 kids deep. How you doing, my brother?
I'm not too bad, my friend. How are you?
Not too bad, my friend. Hey, am I doing all right with the Australian accent?
I don't know. I think you're a Cockney that just recently came to Australia.
It'll do. Hey, ask John about that. Ask John Whiteman about that, innit? Yeah, he knows.
I'll be sure to hit him up. I'll be sure to hit him up for sure.
How are you doing though, bro? Look, I'm good. I'm so happy that I've caught you because what time is it over there right now?
It's currently 1:30 a.m.
in the morning. Jeez, thank you. You know, all I'm saying is thank you. Thank you for joining us. Are you a T.H.D.L member, by the way?
I am a recent T.H.D.L convert. It was a Liverpool game.
At least we're converting some people. Listen, that's what I want to hear. Why did you convert then? What was the turning point for you?
Actually, it was the Liverpool FA Cup match. I saw the way the players responded and played for him. I'm just like, you know what? There could be something here. I was yes, very much on the fence previously. I was like, new structure, new manager. But now I'm just like, you know what? Let him see it out. I've had enough of the managerial changes. Let's get behind him and see what he can actually do.
Yes, thank you. And don't you think that there's a lot of players that haven't been performing to their full capacity that they need to go before the manager does anyway, just to show them that this is not how we're operating anymore?
Oh man, we've been putting up with this Sean Dyche Brexit ball for too long. I mean, Ollie and Mourinho, and then we've got we need to clear house. And I mean, I'm just sick of United doing the managerial changes and not the player changes. The player power has to be gone. Ten Hag has shown that he can get a tune out of these guys. I mean, we won the Carabao Cup, we've disposed of Liverpool, and it wasn't the prettiest performance, but the players hooked in, so they clearly respect him, and that's a really good start to build from. Now we've got Cobby, now
Thank
we've got
you.
Garnacho. We've got a
Yes,
future.
yes, and
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
and Rasmus, of
Yes.
course.
Come on. So don't you think that he's got a good foundation right now? Yeah, because I've said it from a long time ago anyway. Even from last season when certain players weren't performing. Yeah, yes, Rashford was scoring goals, but there was plenty of times when we was all upset with him that he wasn't tracking back still. Just like our South African fan says, he weren't tracking back. Yeah, he wouldn't track back, right? And for me, I was upset with Rashford towards the end of last season and for most of this season. And the season before, actually, he only had one good season in between two shit seasons, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah. So
Yeah, but even on that point, I'll just jump in quickly. Last
yeah.
season, Rashford didn't actually play well, really. He was just there amongst the goals. I don't think he actually had a good performance of the season. And that's
Thank
where I'm
you.
just like,
Do you know what? Yeah, bro. Do you know what? I wish I had my shit more ready. I need to give you a bomb. I need to give you like some. It makes sense. It all makes sense to me. Yeah, it all makes sense, bro. I don't think he's a very selfish left winger. What kind of left winger are you?
No,
Like,
completely.
are you left winger?
I don't know. He's an enigma, not in a good way, because like we thought, we have our left hand side run down and a semi decent fill in for a striker if someone goes down. But I mean, he's he doesn't go for aerial duels. He runs into blind alleys. And how old is he now? 26, I think. Rashford.
I think so. Should I look it up? Let me look it up. Let me just try and
Yeah.
find it.
Yeah, well, while you're doing that, but like this guy is at a point where he should be coming into his peak. Yet I'm getting Lingard vibes. Like people are still thinking he's the young buck. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he's got a higher ceiling than Lingard ever did, but he's like at this point he should be tearing people up based on the ceiling that he was promised. Everyone's in comparing. He
was
26.
26. You got it on the head. Yes.
Oh, bang.
He was born 31st of October 1997, so he's going to be 27 soon. Yeah,
God, that makes me feel old.
Now, what's the point in him?
No,
if we haven't.
I mean,
then maybe it's time to cash in. People, what do you think in the chat? By the way, is it time to cash in on Marcus Rashford? Because he's approaching 27. I thought he was. You know what? You know when you keep. He's been here so long. Sometimes you forget. Yeah, but. He's 27 soon.
Well, that's the same deal with bloody Luke Shaw. I still see him as that, early 20s prospect, but all of a sudden he's losing his hairline and he's getting towards the back end of his career, man. Like, what the hell?
And you know what? And he's not even if it was that, he's not even giving us anything in return. It's not like he's a selfish left forward, but then he's actually scoring goals. He gave us one good season of 30 goals, and then you know what? Whatever.
And that's the problem. Like he's been too hot and cold. But I can't say with certainty that any given season that he's actually been United's best player. And this is coming from an academy kid who got a breakthrough because of an injury crisis. Like there's levels to this.
No, 100%. I think it's time. You know what? Would you sell him this season though, or would you wait till next season?
That's hard to say because I mean like I said on KG's thing, it's like we're strapped for cash. We're flying close to the sun for when it comes to the financial limits that we've got. So, maybe one more season. But if someone comes in like a PSG or someone from Italy or something, they throw down 60, 70 M's, you know what? Thanks, but see you later.
Bring it. That's what I'm saying. You know what? And what's the minimum you're taking for Rashford if it is a case that someone does actually come in for him? What are you taking for Rashford?
Well, pure profit, bare minimum, I would say 50 M's at the lowest end of the scale.
But you're saying 70 M's. What are you saying?
Yeah, I think 50 to 55 is the starting.
100%, yeah.
If they go to triples.
I think I want more. I think I want a little bit more than 50.
Yeah, maybe that could be a generous add-on structure.
English
appearances,
tax. You got to think
goals.
English tax as well. English tax.
Yeah,
You can say
true,
that
true.
you can put on. Rashford's a star boy. Like you might as well say that. Yeah, he's got
All right,
that
let's say
brand
60. We'll say
ability.
60 is the bare minimum.
At least minimum 60. Let's go with 60. Let's agree
Yeah,
on
all right.
60.
Deal.
60 minimum. Not saying that's what I want. I want more than that, but 60 minimum. We start at 75 and we might work them down. Oh, they can haggle. We can do whatever.
100%,
But
100%.
minimum 60. Yeah. But yes, bro. Big up yourself though, man. Thank you for the call, bro. Is there
Yeah,
anything
all
else you want
good.
to say before you leave?
No, just say Ten Hag delegates, Ten Hag Defense League assemble, and let's shake this fence, get these fence
No.
sitters off.
Look at this guy who turned up. Look at this guy.
Oh, this waste man, this waste man.
Him.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna bounce.
Thank you. Take care, man. Have a
Peace.
good night. Yeah. Yes, have a good night, people. Like I said, thank you for tuning in. Depending on where you're watching in the world, I know that right now it's late, so I'm going to let the Australians in first. I'm going to let the Australians in first. The next one here, Kenny Fan TV. What you saying, Kenny?
What are you saying? I'm very, very good. Yeah, yes. Same as the Red Devils down under here. It is currently 1:40 a.m. at the moment.
All right. What part of Australia do you actually live in?
Sydney, Joe.
Sydney. All right,
Yeah.
nice. Is it nice and sunny or is it cold? Do you actually get cold?
Yeah. Apparently it is. Apparently the winters are soon going to come in few months. So it's coming up. It's coming up soon.
So yeah, we have to give Kenny a bly. Like you understand why the battery levels might be low because it's like nighttime. He's
Nighttime,
ready for bed really.
Yeah, we gotta understand. I can't exactly disturb my whole neighbors right now.
That's why Kenny's not even got his camera on. He's in his PJs right now. Like he's actually in bed with his phone like this. Yes, Joe. Like come on, fam. Like come on, dude.
Absolutely. Yeah. There you go.
But before I make you go to sleep, bro, what do you want to say about T.H.D.L? Is there any point in trying to get rid of Ten Hag right now? Yeah. After the money that I just spoke about that we would have to spend in order to get rid of him and his team, close to at least 25 to 30 mil, yeah, would it be a good idea to get rid of Ten Hag right now and replace him with some sort of other coach with their own staff, which is also going to cost an excessive amount of money as well, by the way?
Bro, honestly, I have to say, let Ten Hag do his thing. Let him just rebuild his team. Yeah, we have sacked enough managers in the last decade.
Bro,
crazy.
come on.
We have sacked like literally 6 to 7 managers. We've sacked 6 to 7 managers, Joe, and we ain't even went forward. It's crazy. We haven't won a league title in like 11 years. This is crazy, and we are still stuck here. We are still stuck in here. So we have to move forward. We got to move forward.
What? And that's the thing, though. Yeah, but how do we move forward? So, in your humble opinion, yeah, what do you think the best way to move forward is? You did say that you're tired of sacking managers, so keep Ten Hag. What? How long are you giving Ten Hag as well? By the way.
For me personally, I would say probably at the end of his at the end of his current contract, which is like 2025, I believe.
Okay, so but you can't leave a manager to the literal end of his contract, yeah? So what would you have to see and by when would you have to see it in order for him to get a contract extension? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I don't know. For me, I'm just Ten Hag in all the way. Like next season, alongside with the Ineos, let's just see, man. Let's just see.
Bro. Yeah.
Lil Yo-Yo, you are here, and you will soon flip flop towards the end of the season. You watch.
Tell him. Yeah,
you
because
will flip flop. I know this guy.
This is the reason T.H.D.L is here to show these fences. There's no point sitting on the fence. Tell him.
Lil Yo, there's no such thing as Lil Yo-Yo Fence League, by the way.
This subdivision of the T.H.D.L. man's trying to live off our name. Tell him stop it. Yeah. Actually, do you know what you need to tell him? Shut up. Shut up. Hey.
That would be hilarious to do that at the moment, bro.
But go on, bro. Do you know what? Yeah. Let me know your final thoughts before you go, actually, because I know it's late over there for you. I don't want to keep you up too long.
For sure, man. Yeah, at this moment of time, I would have to say let's just take one game at a time, because at the moment, like I've seen John Morgan at Mark's channel, he was mentioning like how Brentford could be the most important game for our season, because Brentford, they can be fighting for the relegation, so we have to take them seriously. Brentford have given like top teams a very tough match, so it's going to be a close one, so it won't be a walk in the park. So I would say like a 2-1 win for United, and we just keep on moving.
We need this. We have to keep that momentum going. Hey, listen, Kenny, big up yourself, bro. Thank you for coming. T.H.D.L. Say T.H.D.L, fam. Say,
let's go. Woo!
Hey, big up yourself. Hey, listen. People say you need to go to bed though. Listen, have a good sleep, Kenny. Recharge them batteries. I know we'll see you again tomorrow in the morning on KG's channel. But yeah, for now, have a good sleep, bro. Honestly, the Brentford game. How do we all feel about the Brentford game, actually? Because we literally have to keep the momentum going. If we don't keep this momentum going, then what was the point in that win? Do you know what I mean? We need the league wins. It's good that we won we won the game in the FA Cup, but we really need to finish in a Champions League position. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, yeah. I've been saying top 4 all day long in it, yeah. So I'm still saying it with chest. I still think we can finish top 4. I see mistakes in Tottenham. I definitely see mistakes in Aston Villa's up and coming games. We can do this. We can do this 100%. Let me see who's next. You know what, for G, you've been waiting for a long time, bro. How are you doing? Are you T.H.D.L?
Of course, man. I'm a former Ten Hag outer, flip-flopped recently. Joined the
Do you know what, yeah? I love you guys more. Yeah, I love you guys more because you was Ten Hag out, yeah, and now you're Ten Hag in.
Yeah, I got my new membership. Got my new membership card. It's nice and shiny.
Yeah, I have to start sending out some. We're gonna have to start doing something like that for real, you know. I will start sending out like lanyards with like people so they can wear it around their necks when they come to like an event, like T.H.D.L.
Exactly. Now I've got my reasons, you know. Like I was saying to KG on his channel, when you look at our past managers, the one common denominator was the fact that players gave up on them. We didn't necessarily have bad players. The players just gave up and they lost the dressing room. Whereas with Ten Hag, you look at the Liverpool game and you know that these guys are still playing. They just crap. And if that's the case, then let's get him a better dressing room. Get him better medical staff as well, please. For the love of
that's
God.
what I'm worried about. Casemiro embarrassed our medical staff. Yeah, they made them look like donkeys. Yeah, how can man go back to his old medical staff and then tell him, yes, you was injured, you shouldn't be playing after he said it in the first place? Do you know how stupid we look?
Bro, but I was also saying on Mark's channel, like it's also pretty sus. We got the former Arsenal guy who was there during Arsenal's period of injuries, and now we're going through our period of injuries. We need to relook all of this stuff when the new people pull through, you know, because
hold on 1 second. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on everything, yeah? Please explain to me what you're saying. We have Arsenal's old shit medical staff. Is that what you're telling me?
So the head of Arsenal's medical department, whatever, they got that guy from Arsenal, and he was there during their high period of like when they were having the Cazolas and all of those guys getting injured. And now we got him, and then all of a sudden we're getting the injuries. I just think it's bad judge, to be honest.
What kind of foolishness is that, blood? That is stupid. Oh my god.
You know?
Do you know what?
Yeah.
No, blood. I'm actually upset. That makes no sense to me.
It's dead.
That makes no sense to me.
It's pre-Ineos, bro. That's what I'm saying. We got a lot of stuff to clean up from the Glazers and Richard Arnolds and all of these men, bro. That's what I'm thinking. Ten Hag is not the guy to get rid of right now. We just need to clean up.
Thank you.
The medical people, scouting people, and actually start listening to these people. Because apparently we've got a very extensive scouting network. That's very good. Just that they never got listened to because we made money decisions. That's dumb. Let's stop doing that. We actually want to win stuff.
Yeah, we make money decisions. They keep saying that we make money decisions, but we keep spending stupid money on players that are less than average. Yeah.
Yes,
So
because we got stupid.
money decisions ain't that good either. If you
Yeah,
want to
because
look at it like that.
I think it's more money from a perspective of who's going to sell shirts. Rather, they don't really spend well. They're just thinking about the image rights. Which why I was thinking about the Rashford thing. If you're gonna sell him because for 70, first of all, in my opinion, 70 minimum, because you're not just getting a good player, you're also getting his brand at the end of the day. Because image rights, if you look at players and their contracts, these things come into play. Like clubs are not just making money off their on-field stuff, they're also making money off their images. And if we're going to give them an image that is well recognized like Rashford, they need to pay for that. It's not just
Thank you. Hey, do you know what? Yeah, you need some more claps, man. Listen, well done. Yeah, you got too much sense. Tell them some more. Because it's not just Rashford that you're getting, the player or whatever. And to be honest, that's not what you really need.
it's
you're
Rashford
getting the brand.
Yeah, you're getting the PR side of things. Yeah. So that's what I'm
value
thinking.
Our players more. We need to value our players more as fans. That's what I think.
Thank you. So that's the next point I was going to make. We as fans also need to readjust because I think we've been so used to being losers with these loser people running us that we do this thing of when we want to sell people, we go, oh, but he's bad for us. Yes, he's shit for us, but somebody else clearly wants them. Let them pay. Because whenever we go and pay for people, we overpay. So why shouldn't other people pay what we want for our players? They're our players. Pay the contract that we want.
Pay the money.
Yeah.
Pay the money. Yeah,
bro.
That's all we should be saying. Pay the money. We're Man United. Pay the money. Like,
we should be walking around like flipping. Yeah, bro. We should be standing on business, bro. If we want to be the best club in the world.
I need that. I'm gonna steal that from KG still. Business. I need that.
we need to stand on business, bro. Because I feel like we've got an inferiority complex as United fans where we don't think we deserve the best, and also we hold on to mediocre players at the same time. Like we need to go back to being a ruthless club where it's like you're either with us or you're not with us. And if you want to leave, you're going to leave for what we want you to leave for. Because we're Manchester United. We need to start acting and thinking like a big club at the end of the day. That's how I want us to move from now on. No more settling for second best. We're not second best.
Yes,
we've got 20 titles.
No more of that bullshit. Tell them, yeah. Oh my God.
And then we must just back and hug.
You're the best call. You're the best call so far. You made me happy, blood.
Bro.
Bro. We have to value our players. And you know what? Aside from the players, let's talk about Ten Hag for a minute,
Yeah.
You already said that he's not the man to be getting rid of right now, yeah?
Facts, yes.
How long are you giving him before you want to start seeing a challenge for the title? Let's give it that, because we already see some results. How long are you going to give him before we challenge for the title? That's the question.
Can I be honest? I want to break it down this way. I want to give him 6 more months with the new regime before we give him a new contract, because we need to see how he's moving under these guys. Then we make that decision. Then once he's got his new decision, like a 3-4 year deal, whatever they choose to give him, I'd give him a further 2 years on that new deal before he's challenging.
So what? 6 years? Yeah.
No, because think about it. He's on 3 years right now, right? And he's got 1 year left at the end of this.
1 year, yeah.
What I'm saying is for the first 6 months of that last 1 year, he's trialing for that new contract. I don't think give him the new contract yet. I don't get this whole BS of you must give him a reassurances. You already have a contract. What other reassurances do you need?
I did say though, the first thing I said to, I can't remember who the first caller was, but I did say to them, that I do believe that we should see what he does next season. Like, don't get rid of him now, innit? The thing is, you shouldn't be getting rid of him now. Simple.
Yeah. Yes.
See what he does next season. Yeah. Especially if you're saying you're the new regime coming in, giving him what you believe is the best things. You're going to get him what he wants or give him what you think he needs. And if he can't perform with the stuff that you're saying that you think he needs, then you
get him stepping.
Then we won't be so upset. T.H.D.L won't be coming to you.
And another And another thing that we need to take into consideration, the 6 months is not just for him, it's for the new CEO, it's for Dan, because another thing we need to be doing differently is that we need to create a club ethos to say, if we do get rid of Ten Hag, how are we going to play? Because we can't go from playing Moyes football to playing Van Gaal football to playing Mourinho football. There has to be some sense of continuity and consistency.
Thank you. It needs
But
to
the other
be
guys haven't put their feet underneath the table to be able to establish what that looks like. So we also need to give them that time. So that's how I'm thinking about it.
Vegeta, listen, you came on a Super Saiyan mode today, bro. I loved
bro.
your call. Thank
Ultra
you.
ego mode, bro. Look at my
What level,
avatar.
I'm about to say, what level Super Saiyan was that, man?
So Goku's got the Ultra UI. Vegeta gets
yes.
Ultra. He gets Ultra ego in the manga later on, which it's his version of the UI.
Don't give me spoilers. Stop it. Goodbye. 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 I loved that conversation. Do you know what? Yeah, we need to value our players. That's what I took from that conversation. Vegeta was on Super Saiyan mode right then, blood. Yeah. Do you know what I need to do? Let me keep it moving for the people that are in the actually. Executioner, what are you saying, brother? How are you doing? I see the chef there. Is he cooking?
Time is now.
One more time.
Cooking. The time is now. It is now.
T.H.D.L. Say T.H.D.L.
T.H.D.L. T.H.D.L.
No, that was puny. I'm trying to get
T.H.D.L.
I need a composite of people saying T.H.D.L. with some chest so I can make like a compilation video, like for the starting.
T.H.D.L.
Yeah. Okay, but one more time about me speaking. Go.
T.H.D.L.
All right. I'll get this TFL guy in here as well. This like little yo-yo man in a minute. Man. I want to see what he's saying, man. Let me try and convert him. There's one person I'm going to try and convert. This little yo-yo.
So Joe, we need to talk about the youth setup and Ten Hag's control.
Okay.
I want to talk about. I've seen, in the past summer, we saw a lot of people that were upset about specific players that left the club. Right? They maybe they left for peace, and we're hoping that Ineos improves that. But I remember specifically James Garner. The amount of people
I was upset about that. 100%. I thought he had more time, but I heard that Ten Hag didn't actually want him though. That was the rumors.
So let me land. So I think what Ten Hag was doing was he was prepping the recipe and clearing out the obstacles for Kobe Mainoo to go into the team, right? For example, you think of Garnacho after the FA Cup win. Now you think of Kobe. Like Ten Hag is identifying the true talents in the academy and bringing them through. Yes, we saw, Van Gaal and Mourinho bring in, their own youth players, but
yes,
I mean, even I guess besides maybe Rashford or McTominay that have been in the squad throughout,
they were gonna come through anyway. I don't feel like them guys really brought them through. You know, them was there.
Yeah, but but I guess what I would say is with Ten Hag, you're seeing this vision of the next generation. You're seeing what he was really well known for at Ajax, right? So it's one of those that he obviously seems to work better with that different crop of players, right? So you're going to see a shift, right? It's not necessarily. I mean, let's think about the fact that we have to clear out a lot of that squad. As we've talked about, there's been inconsistent profiles within that squad that have been brought in. There's been egos that need removing, right? There's been what we've been asking for since the Ollie days was that clear out of the deadwood, right? I remember when all the fan base was talking about that and we're saying, yeah, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. We're finally actually starting to see it, right? Where
Do you know what though? I was actually gonna say this on KG's show earlier, but I didn't actually get a chance to say it because I just came on and cussed and then came off. but but I was gonna say that I'm actually excited about the transfers we're gonna bring in, but because there's certain guys that haven't started yet properly, I feel like we're still going to struggle to get rid of some of the dead wood, and that's what I'm more scared about. Excited about the people that are coming in, but I'm scared about the people that still won't go out. Yes, we're going to have some people leave on the free and stuff like that, and the obvious ones, but I just feel like we're not going to get our money's worth. Just like the last caller was saying, we need to value our players. Are we going to get the money's worth for the players that are away from us right now and playing shit?
That's a good question. I think with certain players like Donny van de Beek, they do not help their own case, right? Their valuation is on the floor, and honestly, rightfully so. But for Donny's is kind of a special case because we brought him from Ajax. He had a really good hype. We literally brought his coach in to help, and he's
Listen, I said this from the very beginning, yeah. Eric Ten Hag got rid of him. What makes you think that he was going to use him when he came here? Yeah. He was like, yeah, take him. It's okay.
But I mean, he also got rid of Frankie and the Ligt. So like, there's
True. I
know,
can't answer to that one.
but I don't know. I think for me, I think there's going to be you're probably going to see a little bit of a better market from United. It's not going to be some massive overhaul where we're suddenly getting $80 million for Lindelof. That's just not going to happen.
That's not happening. Yeah. And you know what? Before you go, actually, I want to know, who do you think? Actually, no. Who do you want to go? No, actually, no. That would be a big list. Yeah. Who do you think realistically is actually going to leave in this summer?
Realistically, I think we will let go of one of the center backs, whether it's Maguire or Lindelof.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will try and bring T.H.D.L in, and depending on whether we get the second center back, then maybe it kind of shakes things up. I think there's going to be maybe less people that we want to leave this specific summer just because of injuries left our squad very thin.
Yes.
So I think we're not going to see as many outgoings as we expect, right? Because already we're having a few people leave, like Martial, Donny, like I said, one of the center backs.
Yeah,
Really
but those people are like, they don't play anyway. They're not important. So to the structure of the team, it doesn't really change anything. So I know those people are going like realistically, but like it doesn't really change anything for the actual team. Do you know what I mean? Just that we just get them off the books, and then we need to get some people in to actually help the team.
I think Casemiro's gone. I don't think he's going to stay.
Ooh, okay. Can you hear this?
It sounds
Can you hear
like
that?
it's underwater.
Oh, never mind. I'm not using this figure anymore. I give up on this piece of shit. Anyway, moving on. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna use my other sample. This piece of waste of money. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, I mean,
so you really think that Casemiro is going then?
Yeah, I mean, I think Casemiro's gone. I think especially after that injury, the fact that he went to go and he's like, yeah, I don't trust the physios at this club. I need to go get a second opinion. It shows that he's maybe not trusting the club as much.
Yeah, he knows something's wrong with that medical department. He's looking at his brethren Varane as well, thinking, why are you always on bench every other match? That's what he's thinking about his brethren as well. Yeah. Something's wrong with the medical department, 100%. Yeah, and people that have come from other clubs can see that.
Well, and I think that one of the things that we saw is that one of the physios actually was already sacked since Sir Jim came in. So there is some, shakeups happening. We'll see really what happens because it's a massive overhaul, and I'm.
So distractions, my bad.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's but I don't know. I guess it's just there's Ineos, or I guess really the Brailsford and Omar. They have a lot of work on their hands because it's not necessarily just facilities. It's also various different departments. It's making sure that you establish a culture. It's revamping the recruiting strategies, revamping the team, and making sure that you have the right people in place. And
See what
I
you said
don't know.
about creating a culture, yeah? Don't you think that as well? Eric Ten Hag's already creating a culture of no nonsense. You already know what he will tolerate from what he won't tolerate. You can see that. Like, why would you then go disrupt that, shake it up? Do you know what I mean? Why would you bother? You've got a guy there that's already putting some stability to the team and setting some structure. So why would you change it?
I mean, I agree. I think right now, unless I guess really the only person I would look at would be Hansi Flick. But other than that, there's nobody else that's available that I would say, "Yep, we're moving for this," because there's just no point, right? I think primarily the reason that I said with the youth academy and the fact that he's developing that next generation, that's why I would stick with Ten Hag if I was Ineos personally. Like that is
You know what? Big,
uh,
big, no, but for real though, because at the end of the day, yeah, like you said, the only doesn't Hansi Flick is a good shout, yeah. Because when people say to me as well, give me ideas. If you've got someone that's better, that's available now, that's that you think that could actually take the reins. But the same thing I'm going to say to anybody. Still, I think you should let Ten Hag see out his final year, and then you could talk to someone like Hansi Flick. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, let have everything in place, and if we're looking at this, a year, 2 years from now, and we're just still not seeing that progress from Ten Hag, even though he has the players, then at that point in time, it's like, okay, maybe it's time to move up somewhere else, right?
100%. Hey, listen, thank you, Executioner. What time is it where you are in the world, by the way, just so that everybody knows?
It is about 10 a.m. So early
10
morning.
a.m. Early morning thing. All right. Thank you for joining your morning show. It's my afternoon show. But
Appreciate
thank you, bro.
the invite, and as always, the time is now.
Hey, I love that. The time is now. Like I'll get used to it. Don't worry about it. But anyway, listen, who have I got in here right now? I've got Josh. He said his battery's dying, so I'll let you in now, bro. How you doing? You good?
Yeah.
You alright? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly, man. Clearly. How you doing, Josh?
Yeah, I'm alright, I'm alright.
It's good to hear from you, bro. So are you T.H.D.L? I want to hear you say T.H.D.L, fam.
T.H.D.L.
Oh, man, listen, that's gonna go. You see, when I make the sound clip, yeah, I'm seriously gonna get everybody's voice in there. Yours gonna be at the forefront of it. Say it one more time and say it proud, bro. Say T.H.D.L.
T.H. Let me take a deep breath in.
Go on then.
T.H.D.L. always.
Boom! Hey, listen. I'm going to make the best sound clip. Watch when you see the next intro, guys. I'm going to make sure that it's live. But yes, before we go any further, 1 second, let me just say to Fajita, I am on Twitter, but not as Backhand Entertainment. I think it says Joe Blackman. But what I'll do is, I'll tell you what you could do, actually. If you go to Backhand ENT, so it's Backhand ENT at hotmail.com. You can send me anything like sounds or stuff like that you want to send me, and I will make sure I add to my soundboard when I fix this piece of crap. I'm not doing any adverts for Stream Deck, I'll tell you that right now, because it's not helping me out. But anyway, Josh, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right, first things first. I'm good. I'm actually very good today. I'm trying to get on this streaming thing. I'm trying to stay consistent, So I'm going to try and do T.H.D.L every week. I don't know at what point. I'm going to start making a proper time for it, but I want to do T.H.D.L every week, yeah? And I also want to start doing some more gaming. So I think after this, I might do a little FIFA stream if anybody wants to come join me.
Or FIFA, KJ calls it.
Hey, yeah, FIFA, for real. But listen, first things first, though. What do you think we're going to be doing this summer? Who do you think's going to leave?
I reckon we're going to see a lot of centre-back movement, like with Maguire.
Yeah.
Probably
So in the
with
centre-back position, who do you think we're going to actually get rid of then?
Maguire,
Yeah.
Varane,
He's leaving 100%, yes.
probably Lindelof.
You think we're going to get rid of all three, though? Honestly, that's 3 centre-backs. I don't think we're going to get rid of all 3 at the same time. I would love to, but you'd have to also replace them.
Yeah, I know that's the hard thing, especially with the FFP.
Number 1 out of those 3 that I don't think will go is Maguire, you know. Funny enough. Yeah. Even though I'm not his biggest fan, everybody knows that.
Yeah,
Out of those 3, I think he's the most likely to actually stay. Like Lindelof and Varane. Varane's definitely going, I think, because I don't think he's going to renew his contract on lesser terms. We all know Johnny Evans is according to KG, Johnny Evans is supposed to be retiring. We'll see about that one. I think he's still got another year in him or so. Yeah. I think he's got another year in him. What would you give Johnny Evans another year then?
Well, I'm being biased because I met the guy. I've met the guy, but yeah.
So because you met him, he can stay, yeah.
Yeah. I met him when he was at West Brom.
Did he actually sign anything, or you got like a signed shirt or anything like that?
No, but I got a picture.
Oh, you got a picture. I was about to say, waste man, he can move then. He didn't sign nothing. He's a waste man. He can get lost. But at least you got a picture. So listen, thinking about moving forward then, yeah? You said those 3 defenders are going to go. Do you know who would replace them with, in your opinion? Obviously, we're looking at T.H.D.L. Everybody knows we're looking at T.H.D.L. Is there any other like centre-backs that you got on your mind that we could bring in if you want to get rid of the Maguire, Lindelof, and Varane?
I like have you heard of Gonzalo Inacio?
I heard of. Listen, yeah, the whole reason that KG has him on his team is because I told him to get Inacio. Yeah, I told him. And Inacio from what? From Portugal, yeah? That's the one you're talking about, correct?
Yeah.
Bring him now. I think he's gonna, but the only thing is he's another left-footed centre-back, though.
How is he?
He's another. But do you have a problem with having 2 left-footed centre-backs? I don't. A lot of the times people play with 2 right-footed centre-backs. So what's the problem with playing with 2 left-footed centre-backs?
Well, I used to be a centre-back, but I play with no feet.
Did you say you play with no feet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh, you're a joker.
I used to play with Jeff Bobo.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That was still a good joke, though. I don't care what you say. That was funny. But you play with no feet.
Like KG did.
Say that again?
When I mentioned wheelchair football on KG's channel, he
Yeah,
seemed
yeah.
so.
Oh, for real, did he? Yeah, because he thought you was joking. Yeah, that's why. Even just then, I thought you was joking. I thought you was cracking the joke then. But it was bad, man, though. I love that. How long do you play wheelchair football for? Or do you still play?
I don't play anymore because of my lung condition, so it was a bit hard.
Okay, I understand.
So
all right, well, let me ask you. Go on, sorry.
I quit just before COVID. So
I think COVID changed the whole world, if I'm being honest with you. But
yeah.
did you get the lung condition from COVID, or did you already have it previously?
I got diagnosed in 2015.
2015.
Basically, the lung condition from
Before COVID.
Another condition. So yeah, I've got loads.
Your phone was cutting out there for me. Say that one more time.
It's probably my voice. Sorry.
No, go on.
The lung condition It's from another pre-existing condition.
Right. Okay. Okay. So
Have
it
you
just came up later on in line.
have you heard of scoliosis?
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's what it is. Yeah.
yeah. It's from that.
Well, bro, listen.
I've learned to
I
deal with
don't
it.
know much about it, if I'm being honest with you. I've heard of scoliosis, but it's not like I know much about it. But how you doing okay with everything?
It was hard at first, but I'm dealing with it as good
Oh
as
no, one second. Manski doesn't listen. He was asking you what position do you play? But we
I,
told you centre back.
I did play everywhere, to be honest.
To be fair, how much people is on like wheelchair football anyway? Is it 11 aside or is it like 5 aside? We're
Four,
gonna
yeah,
learn something today.
four, you know.
4 aside.
Yeah.
So what? No goalkeeper.
Nah, 3 outfield and 1 keeper.
How big is the pitch? Like a 5 aside pitch?
I didn't really pay attention to the stories of it, but
Fair enough.
it wasn't as
But
big
anyway, let me ask you one quick question actually before we move forward. Yeah, your T.H.D.L, right? So I don't think there's any point asking if there's any point in getting rid of the manager at this point in the season, right? You
No,
think he should be here next season, right?
no. Stay here for the rest of next season. If I want to give him a new contract, give him it.
So you don't. What is the cutoff point for you though with Ten Hag though? What I'm asking the Ten Hag T.H.D.L is what would make you stop being T.H.D.L?
I reckon if say we've had injuries this season, yeah, which we have. If we haven't got injuries and the results get worse in this season, say we are like in Chelsea's position, God forbid. Yeah,
Oh God, don't ever say that again.
sorry. But
I was joking. No, go on, keep going. I just said, don't say that, boy. Jesus, being in Chelsea position. God, that would make my heart break.
yeah, yeah. Leonard go. Leonard start to go.
100%.
Yeah.
You can join Defense League then.
Yeah. Yo and them, man.
Hey, but yo, big up yourself though, Josh. Thanks for calling in, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity, bro.
Hey, listen, anytime, bro. Call back in whenever you feel fit. You're part of the Ten Hag Defense League, bro. Still, we're here.
Very, bro.
Hey, T.H.D.L. One more time. Let me be quiet.
T.H.D.L.
All right, listen. Hey, from T.H.D.L. to a man that loves to sit on the fence. T.H.F.L. T.H. What?
Yeah.
T.H.
Welcome
What?
to the THFL. We are the fencing generals. Do you guys know that fencing is an Olympic sport?
Hold on, I just realized what you did. What's it? Say
Yeah.
that again. Say
Do you know that fencing is an Olympic sport?
Shut up. Shut up.
Listen,
You should have
yeah.
known that was coming. How are you doing,
Of course.
though, man?
No, we're good, man. We're just out here, man. We're giving a voice to the neutrals. We don't want to be all the way in and all the way out.
Boy, you better make your mind up on them decisions, fam.
Hey, I'm in the middle, and I stay in the middle.
Oh boy, you know what? Don't be disappointing the family, bro. You need to decide where you're gonna be. Yeah,
I'm in the
think about
middle.
it.
Listen,
All right.
we
Look,
are
get
in the
think about
middle.
this. Yeah? All right. As I'm asking the Ten Hag inners, what would it take for you to be Ten Hag out? Let me ask the Ten Hag fences. What would it take you to go either way? What's gonna make you decide to be Ten Hag in one day? What is it gonna make you see to change your mind?
I'm going to wait and see the performances of this season. I also want to see how Ten Hag aligns with Ineos as well. So I want to see what he does this season. Handle business. See with all the players coming back if you're going to be able to implement your playing style and not give these excuses that you've been doing up until now.
All right, I'll give you that one. But didn't you think like he had to just like make up excuses for the shit that was going on? Like simple. There was
But
a
that's
whole lot of
life,
shit
man.
going on. So he had to. Like,
All teams have excuses. This is why I don't accept just injuries. Everybody's had injuries. So be it. Like if you're the manager, you should be able to get your players to follow a
but he
certain
said
style
that
of
though.
play.
You say that, but look, even I know people's comparing us to Tottenham at the time that they had injuries too, but they was doing their thing. But look
Yeah.
at them now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not always sustainable. Like I mean, I personally think what Tottenham are doing is absolutely reckless. Like that style
Thank
of
you.
play is not sustainable long term. It's not my cup of tea,
And they're
fam.
starting to burn out already.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're starting to
But
burn out already.
my biggest query with Ten Hag is him not adapting to the players he has for the time being until he gets the players he really wants to play the system that he wants.
I think, yeah, it's a part of. See, like, okay, for last season, he learned from his mistakes. We've not lost to Liverpool like we have done that first season. We've not done that again, correct? Yeah.
Okay.
But then when it comes to this season, with certain players that he had out, he was planning to probably play a different way. But because a certain amount of players was out, look, we had no left back, like none. Yeah.
Okay.
He's had to adapt to like just making sure we can get across the line. And even that adaptation had to come from thinking outside of the box because of the players that we had left at his disposal. Don't you think?
But that's the same thing has happened with every team. Tottenham had no centre backs at one point. They were playing fullbacks at centre back. It's not an excuse that I can just stick to just Man United. Everybody's had issues.
Okay, agreed. Everybody's had issues.
Yeah.
But just to say that everybody's had issues, look, like you said, yeah, their reckless style of play probably earned them some glory, basically, in the early part of the seasons, where we were probably trying to be more precautious, especially because of what happened to us last season. Ten Hag ain't trying to have another 7-0 happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's only through risk and reward in the FA Cup where he took them risks, I think. I don't think we're going to see risk like that in the Premier League, if I'm being honest.
But then you could also argue, why were we set up so wrong and we've lost so many games this season?
Due to trying to work out where he can play these players. Imagine playing with no left back for how long? As you trying Lindelof, you're trying Amrabat, you're trying this one, you're trying that one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot.
To me, there's been games where we should have done a lot better. We should have dominated the game more, even with the players that we had. And it's been embarrassing. We've lost like over 10 games this season. Like it's not that to me is not Man United standard. And to be fair, I'm not out here saying Ten Hag out. I think, in my opinion, he can fix this, which is why I am part of the Ten Hag Fence League.
Okay, but you see what I'm about to say to you right there, yeah? If you're a believer that he can turn it around, why not just back the man? I'm on this
because I'm not doing blind faith like you, man. You man are on the blind faith.
No. Hear me out. Before you say it's blind faith,
I'll let you cook. Go on.
Look, we've all had the eye test with Onana, correct?
Okay.
We've had the eye test.
Yeah.
We've seen him be shit. Yeah.
Okay.
And we've also seen him be better. Not gonna say great yet. Seen him be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm on the side of now. If you're in my team, let me build you up rather than knock you down. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on that kind of flex right now. If you're here, let me build you up rather than knock you down. Yes, you might do bad, but I believe you can do better. I can see you for what you are, innit? Yeah. So while he's here, why not just give him the backing for now? If Ineos get rid of him, Ineos get rid of him. I've got to pay Pav £200. But if not,
yeah,
why not just back him for now? Send him that positive energy, sending them good vibes, Johnny. Giving them good vibes.
I'm not against that, but I'm also looking at what he's doing on the pitch. And I'm not liking a lot of what I'm seeing at times. It's not good enough.
You think he can turn it, but you also said you think he can turn it around.
But is he turning it around at times? He just threw the kitchen sink against Liverpool.
Send him positive vibes. Send him.
I want us. Listen, I want us to do well. I'm not like these Ten Hag outers that will sabotage our team just so that Ten Hag gets sacked. That's not me. But I am looking at this team objectively and saying, listen, Ten Hag, you've got some work to do. You need to fix up. Because a lot of what I'm seeing is not the standard that I like. I don't like this very, very high attacking press that we play, and then we have gaps in midfield, and then our defense is like basically a low block. So we are Bega-lessy. I don't like it.
Hold on a minute. So you're talking like rants right now, but we're high line, low block, yeah?
But that's what I'm seeing on the pitch. It's got low block. And with the players we have, it doesn't work. I don't like it. That's the thing. But the thing is, he can fix it. But he can fix it, I think.
Give it time, brother. Give it time.
Oh, which is why I'm on the fence. That's why I'm looking at it, and I'm like,
man, back the manager. You can't back him follically because he got hair, so back the manager.
Listen, but the thing is, I'm not out here trying to violate or go crazy at the manager. I'm like, listen, I don't fully believe, but I'm willing to see what you do. Right. That's what being on the fence is. This is why fencing isn't in the Olympics.
It's cool. I don't mind because you know what? I feel like the fence division, the fence league, is just a subdivision of the defense league. To be fair, because
I will critique the manager if he does silliness.
If there's nothing, look, Read for G is look. As long as we can be in and still criticize our manager, because the manager cannot be without reproach. Yeah. And that is true. I'm here to criticize him when he gets things wrong. I'm here for it, bro. You can be in the Erik ten Hag defense league and still have something to say about the manager, you know. What do you think? The man's invincible? He's not invincible.
Chat to people like Kennedy. Kennedy thinks he's invincible. The man can't do no wrong. Chat to John Morgan. Man said Ten Hag finished third and won a trophy.
Yay! Say that again. The accent was sick. One more time.
Hey, we'll save that one for another time. We'll save that. Look, it's just blinded faith.
I want to hear that.
They said what?
He won what? What did he say? He won what?
Ten Hag finished third and won a trophy. This is what I mean. It's when we talk about T.H.D.L people like that. When look, Kennedy in the chat, I'm calling you out. You guys blinded faith. This is what I have a problem with.
Listen to one of the leaders of Ten Hag Defense League, bro.
Go on, I'm
pretty sure I'm the original founder. Yeah, it might have been KG to say it out his mouth hole, but I'm the one who typed it. Yeah, Ten Hag Defense League, bro. I'm saying it right now. As the leader, you can say whatever you want about the manager. We're not a communist party.
Nah, you guys are communists, man. Nah.
I'm telling you,
this is why the THFL is here. For people in the middle.
I had to take the E off. Yeah, no ED, no nothing like that.
Nah, because otherwise I'd have been a light racist thing over there, you know?
So, trust me, yeah? You say what you want. The man is not without reproach. We can speak on it. Okay? But look, the door's always open for you, yo. Please, if one day you wake up and realize the best thing is to back the manager while he's here, then please come and join the Erik ten Hag Defense League. Yeah, the THFL's always welcome here. Yeah.
Let me just tell the people here, yeah. THFL is also here for all of your needs. If you have queries with the manager, if you feel like the manager can do something to fix this, but you're still on the fence and do not want to back down to T.H.D.L or Erik ten Hag out, come and join the THFL. We are here for you. We will take care of you. Your views are always welcome. You will not be critiqued. You will not be told of that. Oh, you will always going to join all of the other.
Hey, do you know what though? I need your help with something before you leave. I was about to cut you off, yeah. But everybody actually, yeah, right? Because we're the THDL, yeah. But I know that Yo-Yo's good with lyrics, right? So This is going to be one. Shout out to Stephanie Griffiths, by the way. She gave me this idea. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do the. I should have started the show like this. We're going to do the. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! It's the 10 hard commandments.
Hey.
I need the 10 hard commandments, people. I need people to tell me what the 10 hard commandments will be. Yeah. Let me know. We need 10 of them. Yeah.
Hey, that's hard, you know.
Right, that was sick in it. Hey, shout out to Stephanie Griffiths for that still.
That's a good idea.
But yo, tell them.
Man's just here, innit? You might find me in the comments everywhere.
He might find me in the club.
Maybe not with all the madness going on right now.
Not right now.
No. I ain't going to no parties of any kind, especially Diddy. All them other things there, bro. I'm chilling at home.
Hey.
I'm a good you. I'm a civilian.
Hey, Randall, get lost about I'm a good you. He's Randall. He will snitch on you, but I'm a good you. Yeah, because you're always telling on people, fam, about I'm a good you snitch. Anyway, people, that's been a great show, you know. I didn't actually expect it to last this long. I was going to go after like half an hour, 45 minutes, but I've lasted an hour and like almost hour and 10 minutes now. So, guys, everybody, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. T.H.D.L for life. Well, I'm not going to say for life because if he leaves Man United, I ain't going to know what the hell happens to him unless he goes to a better team. But T.H.D.L for now. And people, big up yourselves. And like I said, please try and help me with this, yeah? 10 count commandments. Hey, one more time, reload it. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 hard commandments.